The government has issued a resolution outlining policies and measures aimed at reducing the high school dropout rates. Grade 1 secondary school students who have left school will be supported to take vocational training courses, and the government will encourage businesses to create vocational secondary schools. The resolution was adopted on July 17 and centers on encouraging secondary school students who have graduated with grade 1 or higher grades to take courses at vocational training schools. The government will also strengthen non-formal education and basic vocational training for pupils attending non-formal schools in rural areas. Another proposal is to provide scholarships for vocational students in priority fields to meet the country's development needs. The government will also extend the school lunch program and seek funding support from state and private sectors and international organizations in Laos. Grade 1 secondary students who have left school will be supported to take vocational training courses, and the government will encourage businesses to create vocational secondary schools. Under the resolution, funding support will be provided for poor and disadvantaged children in primary schools. The government has instructed the Ministry of Education and Sports to provide a budget for its target provinces to hold meetings during the school holidays. The money collected under this budget will be used to assign teachers and finance special learning classes for students. The government will provide textbooks and basic educational materials to schools that need them. The education and sports sector will interact with local officials and the parents of students who drop out of school. Officials will encourage children to complete at least grade 4 of secondary school, take vocational training courses, and go on to higher education if possible. Education officials are advised to collaborate with the planning and investment sector and development partners to build more dormitories to accommodate children who live far away from schools. Education authorities will improve the curriculum, teaching skills, and the general environment and facilities at vocational and higher education institutions with the aim of raising standards and providing incentives for more students to study. Meanwhile, inclusive teaching methods and vocational training will be encouraged to reduce the student dropout rate in both rural and urban areas. While the government's plans represent a positive and promising step towards enhancing education access for all students, the success of these measures hinges on close monitoring and diligent implementation. Poverty is the main reason why children drop out of school in many provinces, according to an official report. Last academic year, 92% of children completed primary education, with a figure of 93% targeted for this year. The dropout rate in primary schools is expected to decrease from 4.9% last year to 4% this year. The resolution was adopted on July 17 and centers on encouraging secondary school students who have graduated with grade 1 or higher grades to take courses at vocational training schools.